Okay, last videos. So for part 5 of Quiz B, we're just solving equations, just like we've been doing all year. It's just a little refresher for this. And so we have 5x minus 4 equals x plus 12. And so I have to just remember that I need to get all the x's on one side, all of the ones on the other, and then I need to get x by itself. So when I am solving this equation, I need to, it doesn't matter what I decide, which x's I want to get rid of or which ones I don't, but I usually try to get rid of the lower things so that when I get rid of them, I don't have positive, I have as many positive numbers as possible because I like them more. So I am going to add, I am going to first remember that I should always do keep change first and remember that this is negative 4, but that's optional. You could think of it as being just minus 4 as well if you wanted. But I'm going to get rid of this negative 4. And if I want to zero out a negative 4, one thing I can do is I can add 4 to it. So negative 4 plus 4 makes 0. But if I add 4 to this to get rid of that negative 4, I also have to add 4 to the other side. That's a balanced set. So once I'm done with that, I should have 5x equals x. And this should be 5x plus 0 is equals x plus 12 plus 4, which happens to be 16. And then, let's see, my next step, I want to get rid of, now I have all of my 1's over here, I got to get my x's over here, which means this x is out of place. So I'm going to get rid of it. I can see it is being added, so I'm going to subtract it, and then I am going to subtract x from the other side. And let's see, 5x minus x is 4x, and then what I will be left with over here, now that this x, I've taken away an x, I will only have 16. And then my last simplifying step here will be I have 4 times x. So to undo multiplying by 4, I have to divide by 4. And then I will divide this side by 4 as well. 4x divided by 4 is 1x. And then 16x divided by, or 16 divided by 4 is 4. So that is my answer. And then to check my answer, I need to bring it back up here, and I just need to plug it back in to my original equation. So I'm going to rewrite my original equation, which was 5x minus 4 equals x plus 12. I recommend you write it, don't even like do your keep change here yet. Just rewrite the original expression just to make sure that you haven't done anything wrong. Some students do keep change wrong, and then they'll prove their answer even though it's because they did the first step wrong. But to prove this is true, I am going to substitute all of my x's for 4 because I said x is equal to 4. So if x is equal to 4, then I should be able to put a 4 in for x, and that should be just fine. So this changes from 5 times x minus 4 to 5 times 4 minus 4. And then the other side is going to turn from x plus 4 to, or sorry, x plus 12 to 4 plus 12. And then I'm just going to do the math and simplify and see what happens. The right side just feels easier to me right now, so 4 plus 12 equals 16. That side is all the way simplified. The other side is 5 times 4, which I know is 20. And then 20 minus 4 is also equal to 16. So both of these sides are equal. And so what this proves is that when x is 4, my two sides are equal. That makes this statement true. So the fact that these are equal does not mean my answer is 16. It means that 4 is the correct value for x. So my solution is correct because my solution is correct because 16 is equal to 16. But my solution is x equals 4. This is my solution. This is just my proof that x equals 4 is my solution. Okay. And then B is kind of the same thing. Let's see, I'm going to try to eliminate, I did all this math over here that I will just get rid of, or I will like make smaller. B is kind of the same thing. I think B is actually a little bit simpler because B does not need me to get rid of 2 terms. Like I already have gotten rid of all of my 1's on one side of this equation. So let's just do the rest of it. So I want to get x all by itself again. I already have 1's on this side, so let's get all of my x's on this side. So I'm going to add 9x here, and So negative 9x plus 9x makes 0x. So this is going to become 0x plus 8 over here. But I can't just add something to one side. I also have to add it to the other. So I'm going to add 9x to this side. And negative 5x plus 9x is 4x, positive 4x here. So I have 0x on this side now, but I know that the value of 0x is just 0. So I'm going to write 4x equals, right, this is 0 plus 8, so I don't actually need to write that. I can just write plus 8. And then to get rid of this 4, this is 4 times x, so a lot of students will try to subtract 4 here. We should not be subtracting 4. We should be dividing by 4 because it is multiplying. The 4 is being multiplied by x, so we have to do the opposite. And so we're going to get x equals 4x divided by 4 is 1x, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So that is my answer. And then I can check my work by doing negative 5. Instead of times x, I'm going to do times 2. And that should equal negative 9. Instead of times x, I'm going to do times 2 plus 8. So here is my equation rewritten without an x, but with a 2. So I've taken these 2's and put them there and there. And so negative 5 times 2 is negative 10, so that's this math. And on the other side, negative 9 times 2 is negative 18, plus 8, negative 10 equals, I know that negative 18 plus 8 is also equal to negative 10, so there I have it. That is my proof that my answer is correct. So my answer for this one should be x equals 2. All right, well, that's the whole quiz. Let me know if you have any questions, and please share what you missed and how you fixed it if you would like to retake.